Stop everything right now and ask yourself, how many times have you felt stuck, as if abundance, prosperity, and success were always slipping through your fingers? What if I told you there is a forbidden power hidden within you, capable of completely transforming your financial, emotional, and spiritual reality? This power is the I Am, the key to manifestation, wealth, and the law of attraction that no one wants you to discover. Because when you awaken this inner power, there are no limits to personal transformation, growth, and the realization of your greatest dreams. But be careful, this video isn't just another fleeting motivation. What you'll hear here can forever change the way you think, feel, and create your life. So answer me, are you ready to discover the secret that can reprogram your mind and open the doors to abundance right now? Nobody wants you to discover this. The forbidden power of I Am. Stop for a moment and answer honestly. How many times have you felt like you were doing everything right, but life seemed to lock you in an invisible prison? You work hard, strive, think positively, but something always goes wrong at the last minute. Has this ever happened to you? It seems like money slips through your fingers, opportunities disappear, and luck always chooses someone else. Now, what if I told you that this isn't bad luck nor fate, but a hidden code you've been repeating without realizing it? Yes, there is a key, simple and powerful, capable of unlocking this prison and turning the tables in your favor. And the secret lies in two words you've used thousands of times, but never understood the power they hold: I am. You might doubt it or think it's an exaggeration, but I'm going to show you how these two words, when used consciously, have the power to rewrite your future, attract abundance, health, love, and completely transform your reality. But before I reveal how this works, I need you to ask yourself, how many times a day do you declare yourself negatively without realizing it? How many times have you said, I'm unlucky, I'm poor, I'm sick, I'm incapable? Do you realize that, unknowingly, you're signing invisible contracts with scarcity every time you utter these words? Now imagine if you started to reverse this code, consciously declaring, I am prosperous, I am healthy, I am worthy, I am abundance. Sounds too simple to be true? Because it's precisely this simplicity that deceives so many people. Most prefer to believe that the secret to life is hidden in complicated formulas. But the truth is that it has always been there within you, waiting for you to embrace your divine identity. Think with me. What if life were a mirror, a perfect reflection of what you carry within? If you declare yourself a failure, the mirror returns failure. If you declare yourself victorious, the mirror returns victory. So I ask you, what image have you been sending to this mirror lately? Hang in there with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to use the I Am to reprogram your mind, create new realities, and finally take control of your life. And I'm going to reveal a simple technique you can apply today, before bed, to start feeling the results immediately. But only those who stick it out until the end will understand how to put all this into practice. Now let me tell you a quick story. There was a man who, for years, believed he was unlucky. Everything he did went wrong. He said daily, I am unlucky, I am a failure. Until one day, he heard this same secret about the power of the I Am. He decided to change. He began declaring every day, I am luck, I am victory, I am prosperity. At first, it seemed ridiculous. He laughed at himself. But something began to change. Doors opened, opportunities appeared, the right people crossed his path. Can you imagine why? Because his mind, previously programmed for failure, was reprogrammed for abundance. Now I ask you, how many bad results have you been attracting simply because you've declared yourself wrong? Maybe you're tired of working so hard and not getting anywhere. Maybe you see people who work less hard achieving more, and that revolts you. What if I told you it's not about physical effort, but about mental and emotional effort? Because the way you define yourself is the way the world will treat you. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be born lucky? The difference isn't genetics. It's in their internal code, in what they declare themselves to be. Now think with me. What do you desire most today? More money, better health, better relationships? The first step isn't chasing it, but accepting within yourself. I am this person who already lives this. You may think it's an exaggeration, but the greatest spiritual masters, philosophers, and even neuroscientists confirm the mind creates first, the material world obeys later. What if I asked you to write in the comments right now? Who are you? What statement will you make today? Write, I am abundance, I am health, I am victory. This attitude isn't just a comment, it's the first step toward materializing a new reality. And take advantage of this, leave a like, because every time you interact with this content, you're reinforcing this energy in your mind. Now let's go deeper. I am isn't just a phrase, it's a direct command to your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is like a silent servant. It doesn't question, it doesn't doubt, it simply obeys. If you emotionally say, I am a failure, it creates failure scenarios. If you say, I am success, it moves everything around you to confirm this. So think, what command have you been giving lately? Imagine your mind is like a garden. The words, I am, are seeds. If you plant seeds of scarcity, you reap lack. If you plant seeds of abundance, you reap prosperity. The thing is, the garden never stops growing. It will always flourish according to what you plant. The question is, are you caring for your garden, or are you letting weeds take over? In the next few minutes, I'll show you a simple practice that takes less than 2 minutes a day and can align your I am with your greatest desires. But first, I want you to think about this. Who have you been? Because before you can change your life, you need to change your identity. Think of the great examples of humanity. Leaders, inventors, visionaries. They didn't wait for the world to tell them who they were. They embraced it. They declared it. They lived the I am before the world even believed them. And that's what you need to do. Now you might be thinking, but will this work for me? This question is natural, and that's precisely why I'm going to share a technique that will silence this doubt and prove, in practice, the power of I am. So stay with me until the end, because this technique only works when you understand the full context. Imagine yourself before bed, that moment when your mind is relaxed, between sleep and wakefulness. That's when your subconscious mind is most receptive. At that moment, declare silently, I am, and complete it with what you already wish to be, but not just with words. Feel it, imagine it, see yourself living it. Declare yourself rich, even if the money isn't in your account yet. Declare yourself healthy, even if you still feel pain. Declare yourself loved, even if you still feel alone. Because your mind doesn't distinguish between what is imagined and what is real. And by repeating this with emotion, you plant the seed that will inevitably blossom in the physical world. Now I need you to answer me. Do you accept this challenge? Do you accept, starting today, embracing who you truly are and no longer declaring yourself a victim of circumstances? If so, right now, I accept the power of I am. Because when you write, you strengthen your commitment to yourself. And before I close, I want to leave you with a message. Life is not against you. It's just waiting for you to define yourself. And how you define yourself today will determine what your tomorrow will be like. So, choose wisely. Declare what you want to be, because that's how you will live. If this content resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Here I will always bring you messages that expand your consciousness and show you how you can create the life you desire. And now I want to know from you, who do you choose to be from today onward?